You look so pretty lying there with dreamland's grin upon your face, your golden curls in disarray upon the starch white pillowcase. The soft blue satin covers pulled up tight around your lovely throat. It almost makes me want to go destroy the message on the note. The note I left upon your perfume stationery by the phone. I hate to think about you waking up at dawn and to find me gone. It's hard for me to get up in the middle of the night and go, but thinking back I do remember faintly that I told you so. I told you I was like a bird, a free and wild and a restless thing. And even though I'd take a maid and build a nest in early spring, when summer winds have had their day and winter clouds are flying high, just think of me, I'll spread my wings and fly. Well, I don't know why, but I must go, and nothing here must hold me back. I like the love you gave me and the tender way you scratched my back. I like your warm, sweet kisses and the way you cooked your ham and eggs, and I like the way suntan lotion softened up your lovely legs. I like the static noise I heard when you would sit and brush your hair, the way you gave yourself to me and never asked to go nowhere. But most of all, I like the way you always smiled and never frowned, the way you took this chance to love and love me just for what I am. I told you I was like a bird, a free and wild and a restless thing. Even though I'd take a maid and build a nest in early spring, when summer winds have had their day and winter clouds are flying high, just think of me, I'll spread my wings and fly. But now, my darling, as I leave, I fight this yearning in my blood to wake you up and love you just once more before I go for good. But somehow I am holding back my passion, for I cannot stay, and someday you'll look back and know it's best it ended up this way. 'Cause I told you I was like a bird, free and wild and a restless thing, and even though I'd take a maid and build a nest in early spring, when summer winds have had their day and winter clouds are flying high, just think of me, I'll spread my wings and fly. I'll spread my wings and fly. God, check your arms. Boy, you're never supposed to let him see you. Where are you going? That's what the last guy was with you said. She's not leaving. She's going to lay down and have somebody play checkers on her outfit. Who knows? Toast time. Let's have a toast. All the people that are still madly in love out there. Wrong crowd. Okay. Okay. Here's a toast to all the people that don't. I know what that feels like. Okay. One of those rubber dildos, huh? Yeah. You probably use that, don't you? Don't pass it around, okay? We'll have a toast to all the people out here that came to see me tonight. I really appreciate that. I want you to know, but I want you to know that everybody's on a health kick now, right? Nobody drinks, nobody smokes, nobody does anything. And I want to toast to that. I just want to say that's bullshit. Let's toast to the guys that still drink. Wish I had one. Here's a toast to the guys that still drink and don't jog. Okay? Because look at having a Pritikin. Where's he right now? Where? Where is he? Dead. Guy that started the Scarsdale diet. Where is he? Lead poisoning. I guess that had nothing to do with his health, did it? But I just use him, you know. And how about that guy, the runner, what's his name? Jimmy Fix. Yeah, where's he? Right. Who's alive? Fats Domino. Chubby Checker. That guy over there in the balloon. But he's a happy son of a bitch. Right? Okay. God, here I am drinking water, toasting all the drinkers. That's pretty bad. No, I have a beer. You buying? Need a belt buckle? Check mine out. Well, we're going to have some fun tonight. We're just getting started. This is a 6-hour show. Hey, I'm probably the only guy that does 6-hour shows anymore. You know, they're very rare. Well, I do 2 here and 4 in the room. Boy, that's not easy. It's my second show. It's a killer. I look around at this room and I say, God, it's easy to pick songs for this crowd. Oldies but goodies. Oh, sorry! I mean, you guys take you back to we're going on memory lane here. Buddy Holly, Chuck Berry, Elvis Presley. That's it, like, well, since my baby left me. See that? And Elvis used to do that. Chicks used to go absolutely insane. I do it, nothing happens. They just look at me and say, well, shit, when's he going to do the next song? You know? Okay. Well, you know what it is. I didn't put my collar up. There it is. Okay. Well, you guys don't know what's happening up here. God, it's Elvis trying to get in my body. He's trying to channel me. Oh, Jesus, I'm trying to fight it. You ruined my show. God, he looks like shit now. It ain't the same old Elvis we once knew, I'll tell you that. Where would Elvis be if he was alive today? He'd be, God, his fingernails would be ripped trying to claw myself out of that thing, you know, out of the coffin. You would. You know, here's Elvis alive today, but they buried him, so he's trying to get out, right? So wrong crowd, okay. Okay, I'll try Elvis. Okay, watch this. I have to channel him. I think he's coming. That's it. Elvis used to sing, girls screamed. They ran up on stage, grabbed his thighs, pulled his tennis shoes off. This probably won't happen to me tonight. Boy, I'll sound exactly like him. See, you know, a lot of people don't know this. Elvis got that move from his dog. He had a little dog. He was a little puppy. You know what he named him? Stay. He named his dog Stay. And all his life, grew up saying, come here, Stay. Come here, Stay. Come here, Stay. And the goddamn dog grew up going. It's a true story. wouldn't lie to you, man. This is true. Okay. God, Elvis did. The only thing he didn't do was go. Even his dog tried to do him. Just kidding. Okay. All right, here we go. Well, since my baby left me. Thank you. Well, Elvis used to sing. He used to have a lot of echo. He used to have a lot of echo. Knew a girl that was like that. Don't you remember that? That old joke about the guy that... No, the nurse walks in and says, "Doctor, you have a rectal thermometer behind your ear." Pulls out and he says, "Oh, Christ, some asshole must have my pen." He says, "Well, I'll go in the next room, check things out." So he goes in there and there's this girl up in the stirrups, you know, and he looks at her, he goes, "My God, what a big vagina. My God, what a big vagina." He said, "You didn't have to say it twice." He said, "I didn't." Man, this is a true story. Okay, we'll try Elvis one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elvis Presley. I come down here tonight. I just did this especially to be with you people down here in Orange County. And I just come back from South Africa. Somebody, I think it's Prime Minister Botha wanted me in his body for a few minutes, and I was like, it's hell. Since I've been dead, I've been busier than hell. I mean, one body after another. I'll do a song for you right now. When I was king, I remember women who used to scream, used to come up and grab my thighs, and they'd try to rip my clothes off. I remember those days. Yep. Wait, hold on a second. God, no. No, I'll leave it there. I'll get it. Come here, stay. It's my conscience. Yeah, try to get this. Maybe I'll just do a medley of all the dead guys. Yeah, we'll make this a fun night. Okay, start screaming. Okay, now start running up on stage, grabbing my thighs. None. Okay, the guys can do it too. I'll do this song for you right now. So recorded back in Memphis, Tennessee in 1955. It's called Heartbreak Hotel. Well, since my baby left me, and I found a new place to dwell, well, instead of the end of lonely street, that heartbreak hotel make me so lonely, baby. Oh, make me so lonely. It made me so lonely. See now, the bell tears keep flowing, and my desk clerk dressed in black. Well, it's been so long along the street, so long, make me so lonely. Oh, make me so lonely. Yeah, make me so lonely. Look at that. Well, if you won't come to the thigh will go to you. Now, if your baby leaves you and you got a tale to tell, we'll just take a walk down lonely street to Harmonica. So lonely, baby. King me, no. Oh, baby, so lonely, baby. Yeah, baby, so lonely. Oh, sorry. piece. Hey, that name is so lonely, they could die. Guys, calm down, you're old lady. Okay. You didn't want me? You guys like each other? No, just kidding. Okay. That was funny. I did hear a funny joke. You guys, a lot of people come to see my show for new material. So they can have fun at the office tomorrow. Here's this guy, he's a big producer, trying to find a comedian for his new TV show. Watches this guy audition, he runs up to him, he says, God, you are the greatest comedian I've ever heard in my life. You're the funniest guy I've ever seen. He says, how come I never heard of you? What's your name? He says, well, that's the reason you probably never heard of me. My name is Penis Fan Lesbian. The guy says, Jesus Christ, no wonder I never heard of you. You'll never get anywhere like that. You'll have to change your name. We'll call you Dick Van Dyke. Did you get it? Wow, what a sharp crowd. Maybe I'll do some great impersonations, okay? Watch this. I'll impersonate Johnny Cash. Gotta put the tape on first. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. See, nobody gives a shit. Well, I'll do a little song for you right now that I wrote about the greatest prison that was ever constructed to house rapists. House. Watch this. I'll sound exactly like Johnny Cash. When I say I'm going to sound exactly like Johnny Cash, you react in amazement by going, exactly? And I'll go, yes. Okay. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sound exactly like Johnny Cash. All right, I got to get it right. Everybody's doing it exactly at the wrong time. You got to get the breath in there first. You got to go, exactly? Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to sound exactly like Johnny Cash. Yes. That's perfect. Okay. Hello, I'm exactly like Johnny Cash. Well, I hear the train a-comin'. Well, thank you. Wait a minute. Rolling around the bend. No, it's him. You sound exactly like the whistle. Well, I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Okay, you can clap your hands, make believe I'm really Johnny Cash here. 'Cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. Isn't it good? Well, when I was just a baby, my mama said, hey son, Always be a good boy, and don't you think that thing's a gun. But I shot a girl in Reno because her name was Sue. Well, if you saw this girl in Reno, you'd want to shoot her too. Well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train was mine, railroad train was mine, railroad train was mine. Little late, ain't you, asshole? Well, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. Well, then I'd let that lonesome whistle pull my blues away. Okay. No problem. It's Johnny Cash, eat your heart. Okay, I'll do another. Roy Orbison time. Everybody likes Roy Orbison. Another dead guy. I'll drink that shit later. Candy-colored clown, they call the Sandman, tiptoes to my room every night, just to sprinkle stardust in a whisper. Go to sleep, everything is alright. Good song, huh? I want to dedicate this song. I want to dedicate this song to all the guys out there who have been madly, passionately, and wholly and totally in love with a girl, and they will never, never be in love like this again in their lives. And this girl left them, dumped them. So I was going to say that. And they're here tonight with another girl. You know who you are. When they're sleeping with this girl they're with tonight, they're dreaming of the other girl. Don't raise your hands. Hey, it could work both ways, just to the guy singing the song, right? Girls could be in love with a guy, and they're with the one they're with tonight, you know. This usually starts some shit. Beautiful song. Candy colored whisper, go to sleep, everything is alright. I close my eyes and drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer like dreamers do, and then I close my eyes and dream my dreams of you. In dreams I walk with you. In dreams I talk to you. In dreams you're mine. Dreams can't help it, I can't help it if I cry. I remember that you said goodbye. Still that only seems it only happens in dreams. Only in dreams. In beautiful
Thank you very much. I love Roy Orbison. God, I wish he was still around to do more of those great songs. God, wasn't he great? Here's to Roy. And here's to anybody still drinking out there. Why'd the Mexican tie his wife to the railroad tracks? Tequila. You know that, did you? Well, I'll take one or two to be sociable. It's Judy's birthday. Here's a toast to a young man from Brighton who said to his girl, "It's a tight one." She replied, "Shut your face, it's in the wrong place. Plenty more room in the right one." A little heavy for this crowd. I can see that now. It's a toast to a mathematician named Hall who had a hexahedronical ball. The cube of his weight plus his pecker times 8 is his phone number. Give him a call. I wonder who makes that shit up. I wonder why I talk like this. That's really stupid. French Canadian. I am. My father was, so I gotta be. You French? Okay. Here's a toast to all the Frenchmen. None. Here's a toast to a gaucho named Bruno who said about women, "I do know a woman is fine and a sheep is divine. But a llama is numero uno." You want my line? Sorry. It's okay. I don't drink tequila with lime. It spoils the taste of the tequila. So we drink to all the people who still drink, the Portola riders. All 6 of us. Hey, man, we're rough, tough cowboys. Macho son of guns. Did you hear the story about the 3 macho mice? Yeah. They're sitting around at the table talking. One mouse looks at the other one and says, "Boy, you know what I'm sick of? It's them mouse traps. Can't stand them. I'm gonna rip one to shreds in 2 minutes. Splinters." The other guy says, "Yeah, I feel the same way about rat poison. It's gonna taste like cornflakes to me. Can't stand people putting in rat poison. I've been eating it for 10 years now. I haven't done a thing." The other mouse gets up and he walks away. The other 2 mice looking at him. "God, where you going?" He said, "I'm going home and I'm gonna screw the cat." It's just a joke. Here's to all the country music lovers in the crowd. Should we do some country music? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy
happy birthday, baby. Although you're with somebody new, thought I'd drop a line to say that I wish this happy day would find me beside you. That's it. Though I can't call you my baby. This is where the audience takes it over. Okay, take it. Do you? Didn't know I knew that song, okay. No, I was gonna do a hand clapper, foot stomper. Everybody screams this. Everybody loves this song. God, did Garth Brooks. He even played here. King of country music right now. Of course, Hank Williams was the king back in '58. Well, no he wasn't, he was dead. 48. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to show, the last one to know, the last one you thought you'd see there. I saw the surprise when I looked in his eyes, and I took his glass of champagne. And I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. Woo. I'll be okay. Well, I ain't big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the right friends in low places. Stop clapping now. Guess I was wrong. It's like I don't belong, but then I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and show myself to the door. I didn't mean to cause a big scene, but give me an hour and then I'll be as high as that ivory tower you're living in. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. I'll be okay. Well, I ain't big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the... Well, I got friends in low places. A little louder now. Everybody claps their hands. Here we go. Well, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. Woo! I'll be okay. Well, I ain't big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the... I got friends in low places. The whole audience now. Well, I got friends in low.
one more time. Here you go. Well, I got friends in. Okay, quiet. That was really good. You know, it sounded just like the record. Wish I had a hit record. If I record a record, you guys buy it? I got a song. I'll tell you what I'll do. I've been trying to pick the right songs, get this crowd excited. So far, nothing. I try and I try and I try. And somehow I just seem to pick the wrong song. Just don't know what I'm... But I figured out what to do about this about 10 years ago. I figured this out. That there's no reason people should come to a place, pay a lot of money, and hear some piece of crap song they don't want to hear. You know, how many times you've done that? Probably even come down here and you hear a guy had a hit record and shit, and you have to listen to all the other crap that you got to do before he gets to his hit, you know? And you know, and you're going to a little lounge in Las Vegas or some damn place, and you'll walk up to a guy and you'll say, "Here's a buck, I want you to play Indian Love Call by Slim Whitman." You know? Guy starts playing Indian Love Call by Slim Whitman. God, everybody in the audience hates it, but the guy's got to play it. Guy's got to play it because he got a buck from some other guy, right? My deal works the opposite. I happen to be doing a song you don't want to hear, goddamn pay good money getting here. If you don't want to hear it, you shouldn't have to hear it. Just throw up a buck, I'll quit it for you. And keep that in mind when I start off with this great Slim Whitman song called Indian Love Call. I'll be calling you. Song's over. Okay. Now here's the deal. There might be somebody out there like that song. You understand what I'm saying? There might be somebody out there that like that song so much they'll be willing to pay $2 to get it started again. That's the great deal about my show. You can kind of buy the songs, you know. See, if I get enough money in this pocket a little later on in the show, I'll be able to do Tom Jones, but right now it's just like my own. Well, I don't imagine anybody wants to hear that, but I thought we'd do a few of those old cowboy songs since we got some Wranglers here, you know. And, well, of course, keep that dollar policy in mind. And one of the old Eddie Arnold songs. I remember this song back when I was a kid, man. He used to do this song called Cattle Call. Yeah, you can clap your hands. Go on out. Favorites too. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Moving on. Another yodeling song that I really like is I judged by that laugh, something came up here. I don't see it, so I'm going to do this song. A great song. John Denver did. Matter of fact, I'll give you guys a little something to do on this song just so you won't sit there being bored, okay? It goes like this. Oh, lady, oh, Lord, oh, lady, oh, Lord. Okay, that's your part. Okay. All right, you got it? Okay, here we go. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, lady. Oh. To sail on the dream on a crystal clear ocean, to ride on the crest of a wide-ranging storm, to work in the service of life and the living, search to the answers to questions unknown, to be part of the movement,
art of the growing, art of beginning to understand. Oh, this is where the hand clapping starts. Hi, Calypso, the places you've been to, things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. Hi, Calypso, I'll sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. Song's over. I didn't even know. I didn't even see it back there. Why didn't you guys tell me? You have to inform me. You have to point. You have to go, Joe, Joe, Joe. What? What song's back on for $2? You're shitting me. I never learned those songs past those parts I did. Oh, this is for Jill. A little pubic hair song there. Right? $5 song. Song's on, okay. I want to stop it now, it's $8. What a scam. I'm sorry. Some guy is throwing change to hit you, are you? Here, so you don't call my lawyer. Pay you off now, baby, okay? Shit, you've made more than that in one night, haven't you? Well, I have. I'm sorry about that. It's just some people get carried away for pennies and dimes and nickels, you know. Thinking this is a show. Go ahead, have it. That'll make you feel better. Now you want him to throw it? What a girl. You're a good sport, you know that? Yeah. Here, let's have a shoot. You're just looking up your assets. And mine, ooh, yeah. Well, you know, you'll see it. Well, hell, you know, Tom Jones. Honestly, I might be able to do John Holmes this keeps up. Well, we all know who he is, I see. You watch those little movies too, don't you? You didn't read his name in the Bible, that's for sure. Old John Holmes. I tell you, the funniest thing you could do is go to a porno flick with a big crowd like this, take a squirt bottle of Jergens lotion with you, you know? Oh, and wait till that climax scene comes on the screen, then take the squirt bottle and go people 5 or 6 seats over, you're going, God, where'd that chick come from? This should be a kick in the butt, man. Just try it next time you go. I mean, it's great. You can have more fun. Use honey mustard. I said, God, I didn't know it tasted like this. How lucky can you get? God. Right off the screen, okay? Well, it's toast time around the old crowd. You guys still with it? God damn, we're down here to have some fun. I hope everybody's doing it. Okay, it's toast time. Here's a toast. Here's a toast to space. Remember that one? You see, when God made man, he made him out of string. He had a little left, so he left a little thing. But when God made woman, he made her out of lace. He did not have enough, so he left a little space.
Mr. Space. I guess you could call me a space cadet, eh? All right. Sure glad I don't drink no more. Okay, who's a designated walker? Oh, boy, you guys look shit-faced. Here, catch this and see how you do on the breath test. I mean, the catch test. Okay, I'm staying here till she leaves. Can I get you a taxi? How about a new headband? Yeah, oh, great. Nice catch. She found it on the floor. Wow. Yeah, that proves you're sober. Yeah, okay. Boy, yeah, you didn't. Never tell what you're going to get here at the Crazy Horse. You know, it's one of the great places of all time. Okay. How many people here are still sober, thank God? Yeah. I want you to get the impression I'm a drunk. I take a few to have fun, but that's it. Besides, I run 8 miles a day. Okay, 6. God, isn't it amazing? You get 45, how young 60 looks. 60? Shit, he's just a kid. Right, that's good shit. Let me see yours. Let me see yours. Ah, you're wearing it on your eyes. Robin, you're one of a great class. The only guy I know that can ride naked for about 8 miles. Oh, this guy's funny. Does your girl know? Your nuts are still on the saddle. That was a fun ride. I've never seen anything like that. This guy is so tough. I guess he used to be a swimmer for SC. Is that the deal? For Stanford. That's right. You went to Stanford. Oh, everybody around here hates Stanford. He was a swimmer for Stanford, so he's got to be a macho guy. Drinks about 1/5 to maybe 2/5 of tequila before breakfast. And then he goes up in that little, you know, when you go on the Ortega Highway, you see a little lake on the left-hand side. He takes off all his clothes and swims across the lake and swims back. We were all impressed looking at him from the far mountain because our horses were ahead. And we decided he's just too good. We have to steal his clothes. And so he rode 8 miles naked. I guess that's not a great story. That's something that, you know, but I thought I'd mention it. Well, now that nobody gives a shit, get into the show again. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I saved $7 to do this song. Now, this is a song that comes from Canada. I'll never forget the first time I heard this song. The guy sounded like Hank Snow. You ever hear Hank Snow? Hank Snow, he sounds like this. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Hank Snow's big hit. See if you remember this. See how far back you guys go, okay? That big 8-wheeler rolling down the track means you chill up and daddy ain't a coming back 'cause I'm moving on. I'll soon be gone. You're flying too high for my little old sky, so I'm moving on. Mr. Pineman, won't you please listen to me, 'cause I got a pretty mama in Tennessee. Keep her rolling on, keep her moving on. You're gonna ease my mind, put me there on time, and keep her rolling on. Now, how many people remember that song? If you remember that song, you were country when country wasn't cool. Then Hank Snow came out and had another big hit, went like this. Goes, I was having me a burger in a little grease and spoon cafe. I was eating it with relish when a man beside me turned to say, he said, what's that pubic hair doing lying in your bun? I said, I never really noticed. Are you sure it's really one?
Then he jumped up on the counter and he said, now looky there, I've been all around this country and I know pubic hair. He said, now I know pubic hairs, boy, never liked them there, boy, I even got my share, boy, neath my underwear, boy, sticking out here and there, boy, I've seen pubic hair. Okay, sing along now, here we go. Well, I've seen late ones, great ones on dinner plate, ones long, ones strong, ones little curly blonde, ones red, ones dead, ones laying on your head, ones black, ones brown, ones little fluffy down, ones short, ones sticking in your dick, ones needy, ones sweetie, ones gobbly. I've seen pubic hairs, boy, never liked them there, boy, I even got my share, boy, neath my underwear, boy, sticking out here and there, boy, I've seen pubic hair. Okay, sing along some more. Well, I've seen bushy ones, cushy ones, sticking up your tushy ones, wavy ones, shaved ones, floating in your gravy ones, pretty ones, dirty ones, flopping up your birdie ones, neat ones, sweet ones, on the toilet seat ones, hipper ones, whipper ones, catch them in your zipper ones, needy ones, sweetie ones, caught between teethy ones. I've seen pubic hair, boy, never liked them there, boy, I even got my share, boy, neath my underwear, boy, sticking out here and there, boy, I've seen pubic hair. Everybody claps their hands real fast now, here we go. Well, I've seen late ones, great ones, under the plate ones, long ones, strong ones, little curly blonde ones, red ones, dead ones, laying in the head ones, black ones, brown ones, little fluffy down ones, short ones, thick ones, sticking your dick ones, knees and soft, and did it, but I've seen pubic hairs, boy, like them there, boy, even got my share, boy, neath my underwear, boy, sticking out here and there, boy, I seen pubic hair. Dirty crowd, dirty crowd, dirty crowd. I don't believe this. Ah, buonanotte, buonanotte, buonanotte. Che si dice, che si dice? Okay. She's gonna do that just for you because you got a front row seat. Must have paid millions of dollars to get that quote. I'd like to call this meeting together tonight to announce the death of one of our brothers. Okay, make believe now. We're at the American Legion Hall in Cicero, Illinois. And everybody here is Italian. Okay? On three, I would request that this whole crowd act and pretend you're Italian. Okay? 1, 2, 3. No. You gotta go like this. One thing. Hey! You all have to hit your heads like that. Number 2. And number 3. Okay. On 3, pretend you're Italian. Okay, just scratch your nuts. Yeah, you can do that anyway. I know Irish guys do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hagerman high five. Never forget that. One another. Here's it is. I'd like to welcome all my brothers and sisters here tonight. I call this meeting to announce the death of one of our brothers. Death is God's way of saying, gotcha. One of our brothers that was at this meeting 4 weeks ago, Sinisterio Unscrupulata. Mr. Unscrupulata is 79 years old. Lived on 14 Palermo Drive, Cicero, Illinois, 0289468. Could be a little off on a zip. Mr. Unscrupulata died unexpectedly last week due to the unexplained collapse of a building he was inspecting. Prior to its untimely death, Mr. Unscrupulata was president of the Negligente Construction Company, which he had founded with his late partner, Inaccuro Urinata. Before this, he worked for the Profumo Cesspool Cleaning and Catering Company, which has since expanded into a nationally known fast food outlet. Mr. Unscrupulado was always active in local community affairs. He was a member of our organization right here, the Sons of Sicily Sharpshooters Society. He was a member of the Il Duce Theology in Bacica, the Flatulano Pizzeria bowling team, and past president of the Grand Avenue Pink Flamingo Lawn and Garden Alliance. Mr. Unscrupulado was also a very devout countryman. During World War II, the one that was in all the papers. Mr. Unscrupulado joined the United States Army and single-handedly shot down 2 airplanes, 2 tanks, wiped out 1 battalion and 4 ammo dumps. They knew he was going to be good, so they sent him to Europe. There, he joined up with the 14th Mess Kit Repair Battalion and won a medal for bravery. He was saving not 1, but 2 women. 1 for him and 1 for the general. Returned to the United States, told us some great war stories. He told us a story about the blue-eyed, blonde-haired German officer who raped this innocent little 5-foot French girl. Looked like you. No, looked like you. And after he finished raping her, he looked down at her and said,
"In 9 months, you will have my son. I want you to call him Adolf."
She was pissed. She jumped up and grabbed him by his German officer collar. She said, "Yes, and in 9 days, you're going to have a rash. I want you to call it the measles." Nailed his ass. He also told us a story about the Polish paratrooper division where the Polak jumped out of the plane and was cruising down gracefully in his parachute. The Italian guy jumps down, his chute did not open. Went right past the Polak, goes, Polak looks down and says, "Hey, want a race, huh?" It was just another Polish joke. Remember when Polish jokes were hot? God, those old Polish jokes, man. 2 Polacks walking down the beach. One looks at the other one and says, "Ah, what a nice day." The other guy looks up. "Wow, a bird got him in the eye." Ah, geez. The other guy looks at him and says, "Jesus Christ, a bird got you right in the eyes. I'll go get some toilet paper." He says, "Don't bother. He'll be a mile away by the time you get back." Great jokes. Well, I'll tell you, you can't get away with telling those ethnic jokes anymore, you know? I was in Sun Valley one time. I was in the men's room after one of my shows. I got really ripped, you know. I was in the men's room taking a leak. You know, well, you know what guys do. And all of a sudden, the guy taps me on the shoulder. Black leather jacket, black pants, like spiked boots, you know, with chains on them, stuff like that. Purple hair. I turned around. I went right on his leather pants. I was ripped. And so he tapped me on the shoulder, you know, I go, "Yeah." And he says, "Hey, are you guys telling Polak jokes up there?" I said, "Yeah, that was me." He said, "Well, I'm Polish and I didn't appreciate it." I said, "Why didn't I tell him slow enough?" You know, and I was really ripped. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. You know, and so that's when he really got mad, grabs me and shoves me up against the wall, goes, boom, like that. And I'm up against the wall. "Hey, you know, don't hurt me, you know." And he's going, "Look," he sees, and then he reaches in his pocket and he holds me with one hand. That's how strong he was. And he pulls out a razor. That's right. Yeah, the only thing that saved me was, you know, when he tried to find a place to plug it in, he had to let me down. He ran out there as fast as I could, I'll tell you that. The only way I escaped. Well, back to our story. Now, as Paul Harvey would say, rest of the story. Lately, Mr. Unscrupulado performed at local charity benefits doing a knife-throwing act with his late partner in that bird orchestra. Mr. Unscrupulado is survived by his lovely 17-year-old wife inconsolable. He also had 3 wonderful sons that he raised in his lifetime: Retardo, Imbecilio, and Masturbato. 3 wonderful daughters, Ovaria, Fallopia, and Clitoria. And 3 wonderful sisters that I came to know and love throughout these many years. Mrs. Hysteria Psychosi, Mrs. Mamma Mia Pengelosa, and my favorite, Mrs. Repetito Concepcion. He also had a half-brother by the name of Fornicato Urgente. 106 grandchildren and a dog named Spatucci. Here, Spatucci. Come here, Spatucci. Stay. Mr. Unscrupulato will be interred. That's too bad. At the Arrivederci Roma Funeral Home. And the Reverend Salabacini non-copulato of Our Lady of Perpetual Motion will officiate the Solemn High Requiem bingo game. Sister Mary Teresa Spermazola and Sister Teresa Tampaxagini will be in charge of the lasagna and the fun to follow. You all invited to attend. I hope to see you there, and I'm glad this piece of shit is over. Thank you. Friends in low places. Yes, I do. Okay, well, you know, up to now, I've had fun. Now I'm going to bring the show down to nothing. You know, I've been thinking, I've been doing this show for close to, Jesus, September will be the 20th year I've been doing a single act. About time to get out of this goddamn business. Right after October 26th. No, but the reason you know, the whole thing, I thought about it today and I couldn't believe I was thinking about this, is that the whole reason I'm here and the reason I got started was because of my father. Yeah, now this is going to blow your mind. This is because a long time ago, I came out here from Rhode Island. You ever been to Rhode Island? You from there too? Well, let's talk after, maybe we know somebody. And so I grew up there, you know, I came out here and got a job and things. I was working at Universal Studios, laboring, you know, construction. It didn't have nothing to do with music, you know, I was getting older and I said to myself, I better write, come out here to be a songwriter. I never wrote a big hit. So anyway, what happened was I was working in the barn at Universal Studios and I wrote this song for my father, for Father's Day, because I didn't have enough money to send him a present. So I wanted to just kind of make him feel good, you know. Write him a song, and I said, God, that's great. It was 1967, I think it was. So I wrote him this song. It's called Mr. Painter, Paint My Dad, you know. And it's about a guy describing to an artist, a grown person describing to an artist how he wants his father painted. So I wrote this song, and I sent it back, and he cried for 3 days, you know. And then we had to live with the song for 15, 20 years, you know. You know, he passed away in 85, but anyway, what happened with this song is I took it down to Decca Records, and they loved the song. They said, couldn't believe I was working back there, showed them horse shit. And I did, that was my job. I never forget that first day I got a job in the movie studios. It was really great. I worked on the Desilu lot in Culver City, and then all of a sudden, my first job was to dig a hole for Hogan's Heroes. It was great. And I was digging this hole, and I got home that first day, I was so happy, man. I called my mother, I said, you gotta watch Hogan's Heroes. See this hole I dug, you know. And this is awesome. This is good stuff. And so what happened was I took this thing down to Dick Riggs. They really liked the song. They recorded it and put it out, and then it got me on to Virginia. Remember that old TV show, Virginia? Yeah. I was on that. I was one of the ranch hands on that thing. And so I was one of the ranch hands, and I did my little stint for about 2 years, and then the show went off the air, and Noah's the Ticket movie started. I ended up moving up north and moved up to Northern California. But the whole thing started off, got me going, was a song I wrote for my father. Want to hear it? How many people out here have fathers? See, this is a tough song to do because some of you know, got 2 or 3 fathers. So you just kind of pick the best one and we'll say this song's about him. So just pretend that you're a grown person wanting to describe to an artist how you'd like a picture your father painted, and
Goes like this. Mr. Painter, won't you paint my dad? And with every stroke, make sure you add the few happy years that we have had together. Mr. Painter, won't you paint his eyes that's given me so many tries, a color that will immortalize forever. My dad. Mr. Painter, won't you paint his face, and with every line make sure you trace every hard year that he's had to race with time. Mr. Painter, won't you paint his heart that understood we had to part, for he knew I'd have to get this start of mine. My dad. Mr. Painter, won't you paint his hair a silver color that is rare, with a touch of worry here and there for me. Mr. Painter, won't you paint his eyes that's given me so many tries, while I was just a child down on his knee. He was so proud to be my dad. Mr. Painter, won't you paint his ears the kind that turned away my tears while listening to all my fears of life? Mr. Painter, won't you paint his soul a color that's worth more than gold, for he's a story that should be told to life. Mr. Painter, won't you paint my dad for giving me the best years I've had with a picture that will make me glad to see. Mr. Painter, won't you paint him please, so I can get down on my knees and thank the Lord that he was my dad. Thank you. Good little song. Well, my father liked it. My mother liked it. Yeah, okay, that's all the stuff I'm going to do now. If you guys got a request, you want to hear something, just write it down. Your girlfriend's back, send her up, and I'll get on it as fast as I can. What's that? Sing what? The rodeo song? God, that contains offensive language. I mean, if I started off the rodeo song, I mean, I did this Saturday night. I was in Calgary, Alberta Saturday night, and I played at the Stampede, you know? That's where they know how to do the rodeo song. This whole crowd was up on they were on a table, screaming, yelling, jumping up on the seats, and they were screaming, yelling, and they yelled, "Piss me off, fucking jerk," at the appropriate times. I don't expect this crowd to do that because, well, I'll try it and I'll see how it goes. But if you guys don't do it, I'll do the American version, okay? Because this song started up in Calgary and it started like this. You just go. See? Well, it's 40 below and I don't give a fuck. Got a heater in my truck and I'm up with the rodeo. This Salaman left and Alabama right in the morning. Funky number, she's your rasta rock. Get off stage, goddamn dude, you know. I played for 600 people up there, and every one of these people were up on the tables, up on the seats. They were screaming, they were yelling, clapping hands, stomping their feet. I come down here to America, people are just too inhibited to yell out, "Piss me off, fucking jerk." Because they're in their local environment and they think somebody's going to look over at them and say, "Look, there's goddamn Bob doing that again." I can't do that. So, you know, I just kind of cool it. So no, it'll never happen, you know. So I wrote an American version that wasn't. I realized that I didn't change the words. I just changed the melody of the song a little. And it's the American. To me, I wrote it for maybe the rodeo song is maybe Simon and Garfunkel would have done it the way they would have done it if they had recorded the rodeo song. And so, because I take all the risk, I say all the bad words, and you guys just have to stay there and stay there and just watch me, you know. And it's really it's actually. I realized that I kind of envisioned that if you put an offensive language song to a pretty melody, it won't come out offensive, it'll just come out pretty, and that's what this song did.
It's 40 below, and I don't give a fuck. Got a heater in my truck, and I'm off to the rodeo. Allemande left and Allemande right. Come on, you fucking dummies, get your right step right. Get off the stage, you goddamn douche, you know. Piss me off, fucking jerk. Get on the nerve. Piss me off, fucking jerk. Get on the nerve. Here comes Johnny, he's the one. Oh man, got his pecker in his hand and he's off to the rodeo. It's gotta be on the stage. It's on the stage. Okay, look, I'll try the Canadian version again one time, but you guys gotta pretend for this one song that we're all up at the Calgary Stampede, okay? Now that's where these people know how to live. Canada, you know, they don't worry about bills and crap like that. They're getting taxed to death up there. Jesus. So they gotta just have fun, you know, they get ripped and they have fun. So when I mean, this is exactly what happened when I started in Canada. I started the song going like this, you know, and right when I started that, the whole crowd just jumped up and they stood on their feet at the table and they screamed and yelled and they yelled, piss me off, fucking jerk. Can this crowd yell, piss me off, try it on 3. 1, 2, 3. It's gotta be louder than that. So the little children in the hotels across the street can hear you. Okay, try again. Piss me off, 1, 2, 3. It's fucking jerk, 1, 2, 3. Well, it's close enough, I guess, for an American crowd. Okay, all right, we're gonna do it this time, and this time pretend for just this song that we're all the Calgary Stampede and you're all Canadians, okay? That way it'll help you. It'll get you kind of get the feeling of it. Say A. A. You got it. Okay, here we go. There's 1. She's standing. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, it's a standing ovation. I didn't know I was this good. Okay. Well, it's 40 below, and I don't give a fuck that I hear him chucking him up to the rodeo. This Allemande left and Allemande right. Come on, fucking numbers, get your ass to ride. Get off stage, goddamn dude, you know. Piss me off.
Fucking jerk.
You look so innocent. Well, here comes Johnny. He's a one-ball man. Got his pecker in his hand. Up the rodeo. He's Allemande left and Allemande right. Come on, fucking numbers, get your ass to ride. Get off stage, goddamn dude, you know.
Piss me off. Fucking jerk. Get on my nerve.
Okay, here we go with a hand clapping instrumental. Here we go.
Oh, fucking jerk. Get on my nerve.
Anything else you care to add? Hey, those are my tips. Oh, wow. Here we go. Well, a little faster now here. It's 40 below and I don't give a fuck. Gotta hear him chucking him up to the rodeo. It's Allemande left and Allemande right. Come on, fuck, she's rock the block. Get on stage, goddamn dude, you know.
Piss me off. Fucking jerk.
Get on the verse. Big ending, big ending. Put your hands down. And we're off. And we're off. To the rodeo. How about a big hand for my daughter? No, just kidding. She's over there.
Oh, hold on. We have a stair. Oh, Christy, that was great. Whoa. I tell you, I have never had so much excitement for one song. Okay, we're going to do that song over again. This time. No, I don't want to become a drunk. People are going to think I'm drinking, and I'm not really that type anymore. Well, maybe one. Goddamn limes for pussies, I swear to God. You guys got to put lime on their goddamn drinks. It's pussies. Okay. Well, it's toast time around the old corral. Let's have a toast. God damn it. Let's have a toast. You guys having fun? Well, that's good enough. Let's toast to that. I always liked the drinking, man. God, I could have been John Wayne. Here, catch this. Never mind. You catch everything. Here. I'll never forget, I saw that video the other day, John Wayne made before he died. Don't bring your husband's shit around here. Okay, I'll never forget that video, John Wayne. Well, a lot of people didn't know this about John Wayne, but he was a songwriter. John Wayne wrote songs. Okay, well, I got another song John Wayne wrote. Okay, I'm not going to do the one I was going to do. What? Well, I'll eventually get it. What, are you trying to fill up my pockets or something? God, you do that with a napkin. Okay. Now I use it on yours. It's too big for mine. Preparation hates cork. Well, okay. This is the way the video. Here was I turn the VCR on, John Wayne comes on. Well, by the time you hear this, I'll be just 6 feet underground, and they'll probably have an airport named after me. Well, just wanted you to know that I'm trying to follow my dream, and I know rap music's gonna be big someday, so I wrote it. So I wrote a rap song. Yeah, well, it's a $20 song. $18 more to go. You keep counting. Well, the only problem I had with this song is I could never make the words rhyme. But I tried and I tried, but I could never make them rhyme. So if you guys can figure out what word would fit there better, maybe I could put it in. It goes like this. MC Wayne. Well, there once was a farmer who lived by a rock. He sat in the meadow while shaking his fist at some boys who were down by the creek, their feet in the water, their hands on their marbles and playthings. And in days of yore, There came a young lady, she looked like a pretty young creature. She sat on the grass, she pulled up her dresses to show us her ruffles and laces and a white fluffy duck. She said she was learning a new way to bring up her children and teach them to knit, while the boys in the barnyard were shoveling refuse and litter from yesterday's hunt, while the girl in the meadow was rubbing her eyes at the fellas, as girls sometimes do, to make it quite clear that she wanted to go for a nice pleasant stroll on the grass and hurry back home for a nice piece of ice cream and cake that stood 3 layers tall. And after dessert, she was ready to go for another walk down by the dock with any young man with a sizable roll of 100s and a big bulge up front. If he'd ask politely, she'd show him her little pet dog who was subject to fits. Then maybe she'd let him grab hold of her small tender hand with a movement so quick, and she'd bend on over to suck on his soda so sweetly till she finished it, then pull down her panties to rub on her hip that she bruised as she ran down the halls, as he tried to force her to lick on his candy so tasty made up butterscotch, and then he spread whipped cream all over her cookies that she had been baking all night. If you think this is dirty, well, you're fucking well right. Well, I'm glad we got that over with. You know what I forgot to do? God, I didn't realize there were that many people that knew I played this thing. I started a new career about 2 years ago giving harmonica lessons to girls. The sheriff of Kootenai County? You're kidding. It was back in the Civil War. There'd always be a guy around the campfire playing the harmonica. Hey, boy.
Yeah.
You ever been in a war before?
No.
Guys around here need some sleep.
Okay.
Quit playing that goddamn harmonica. I'm gonna rip you up. See, the great part about harmonica is you can play it in your sleep. This would be great at hospitals, you know, as a monitor. Here's a guy on his deathbed. And if you're a nurse, you just stick the harmonica in his mouth and he's gonna breathe. And if he gets, and then you can listen to him, you know, he's normal, you know. And all of a sudden, if he starts getting real fast, you know he's in trouble. Rush in there and give him what he's got to need, you know, you give him what he needs. Kind of a neat little deal. Then, all of a sudden, oh well, then you take it out of his mouth. Oh, there's some good harmonica songs around. Take it. I was gonna do. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow, kick off your shoes and you throw them in the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, Louisiana Saturday night. Yeah.
sitting in the front yard, sitting on a log, single shot of rifle and a one-eyed dog. Yonder come again folk in the moonlight, Louisiana Saturday night, let me hear you. You get down the fiddle and you get down the bow, you kick off your shoes and you throw them in the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, Louisiana Saturday night. My brother Billy and my other brother Jack got a belly full of beer and a possum in the sack. 15 kids in the front porch light, Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle.
That's it. Hey, it's a good song while it lasted. You guys didn't sound that great. Oh, we could continue it though. Now you like those Cajun songs, man. That Cajun music good, you know? It all started with Hank Williams, but before Hank Williams, all these Cajuns used to be there, but nobody knew about them because they were all in one little spot, you know? And, but all of a sudden Hank Williams comes out and he starts doing the Cajun songs, you know, just like, goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go, call the P-roll down the bayou. Keep it going. I can't do it anymore, but you can. Okay, now we come to the portion of show where we do songs that actually take care of themselves. Like that was one example, but this song's been out so damn long, it's embedded in your brain. Everybody knows this song. I started off, you guys take it up. So if somebody stops me, you guys continue. Okay? Yeah, no, it's not Happy Birthday. Big finale. Here we go. No, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. Chimes ring 5. Okay, that's enough. All right. There's other songs that are so great, like this one. Everybody loves this song. Dum 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 be doo be dum. Dum dum. I'm not singing. I used to love songs like that. I mean, they had songs. Okay, I'll do one. I'll do one myself. Oh, when the sun beats down, it burns a tar up on the roof. Okay, you guys do that part. Okay, try again. When the sun beats down and burns a tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby
the boardwalk. Out of the sun, we'll be having some fun. People walking about, we'll be falling in love. Boardwalk. From the park you can hear the happy sound of the carousel. It's almost taste the hot dogs and French fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, where I'll be. Out of the sun, we'll be having some fun. People walking about, we'll be falling in love. People walking about the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. My kind of crowd. People that know the meaning of oldies but goodies, feel it in their soul. The old songs were the greatest songs that'll ever be written. Don't sound like that new crap. Stuff that's out today is just, I don't even bother learning it. You can tell. I like songs like, probably the newest song I learned. Just take those old records on the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul, like that old time rock and roll. Don't go to take me to no disco. Man, you'll never get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. Stop playing old time rock and roll. Give me that old time rock and roll. The kind of music that just sold my soul. I reminisce about the days of old. I like that old time rock and roll. Don't gonna take me to no tango. Man, I'm in a blues or funky old soul. There's only one sure way to get me to go. Stop playing. Call me a rebel, call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Give me that old time rock and roll. The kind of music that just I reminisce about the. I like that old time rock and roll and roll and rock and rock and rock and roll. Thank you. Just imagine that if my band would have showed. Would have been awesome. Old time rock and roll. See if you remember. Ha! What was the name of that song? Right.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is the greatest crowd I have ever seen. Now, I'm going to do this song. It's one of my favorite songs. Called Pretty Woman Walking Down the Street. And when there's a line, the song goes, pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman. And when I do that song, when I do that line, I want all the pretty women in this crowd to jump up off their seats and start dancing around the room so the guys can check you out. I want only the pretty women doing this shit. The rest of you stay sitting down. You know who you are? Okay. Don't forget, when I start, get it on me. Go, all the pretty women, don't forget. I want you to jump up off your seat, start dancing around the room so the guys can check you out. Here we go. Not one pretty woman in this whole crowd. I'm very disappointed. But I knew it would happen. I knew it would happen. I knew it would happen. And you know why? Women don't have any balls. Is this true? Check it out. Women ain't gonna get up and subject their beautiful bodies to your eye. They're scared. Especially when I'm making them. But you see, that's where the guys that have balls would have done it better. You see, if this song would have been called Good Looking Guys, and I said, I want all the good looking guys to jump up off their seats, start dancing around the room so the girls can check you out. But the ugly guys stay sitting down, deep down ugly guys stay sitting in your seat. You bet your ass every guy in this place would have been off his seat dancing around the room. Just to prove a point. You'll see. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a song called Good Looking Guys, just to show you that the people in this place that have balls are the ones that will be on top. A lot easier that way. Don't disappoint me, guys. Good-looking guys who walking down the street. Good-looking guys, they're kind of like to me. Good-looking guys. I don't believe you're not the truth. No one can look as good as you. These are the select few with balls. Okay, girls, I'll give you one more chance. Okay, we're going to do Pretty Woman now. Okay, guys, sit down. We have proved our point. Men with balls. That's what I like. The Joe Cannon crowd at the Crazy Horse were men with balls. Okay. The women now. That's a different story. Thank God. Okay, girls, this is your chance to redeem yourselves, okay? I want all the pretty women to jump up off their seats, start dancing around the room so the guys can check you out, but all the ugly chicks stay sitting in your seats. Here we go. Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind of like to me, pretty woman. Oh, I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one can look as good as you.
microphone, yell out your bra size, 'cause I need you. I'll treat you right. 36. Come to me, baby. 27. Be mine tonight. Pretty woman, don't you walk on by, pretty woman. Don't you make me cry, pretty woman. Oh, I'm kind of glad you don't have balls now. Oh, don't you walk away, stay. If this the way, it must be okay. Women with balls, here they are. Oop. Who just grabbed my ass? Oh. Yes, I remember that night. Okay, now I'll try to do something sexy. Damn good lineup as far as I'm concerned. Oh. Hey, that'll look good on video. Okay. All right, look while you're down there. Okay, we're doing the 65-minute version of this song. I guess I'll go on home, it's late, okay. We'll be tomorrow night, but wait. What do I see? Is she walking back to me? Big ending, girls, everybody do something exciting. Whoa, she's walking back to me. God, I hate to end it. They got this really going good now.